Alright guys, so this is about fights that are upcoming that you're excited to see in specific given divisions, and also fights you may want to see in any given division. I'm just going to mention some of the top players in the division, as well as I may mention some of the upcoming fights I'm excited to see. Well, the first one, of course, is the rematch between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. I'm very excited in seeing that rematch and seeing what will happen there. Of course, next year, Deontay Wilder is taking on number 2 contender, or number 2 in the division, Tyson Fury, for the WBC title. I'm very excited to see that. As for Dillian White can match up with a number of different people. I would love to see Dillian White, for example, against Alexander Povetkin. Even though Alexander Povetkin, he's going to be facing Hughie Fury, which is also an exciting matchup that I would love to see. Of course, Dillian White could also face the likes of people such as Kubrat Pulev. We haven't seen that. That would be a nice matchup. Another suitable matchup for Dillian White would be Alexander Usyk. So these are just all great matchups for Dillian White. Of course, similarly, Derek Chisora is a guy who can match up with Alexander Usyk, and that's a matchup I would like to see. So there's some other players in the division we got to mention. We've got to mention guys such as, of course, Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, who's going to be facing Deontay Wilder next. We have Joseph Parker, Adam Kownacki. We also have names such as David Price, Michael Hunter, guys such as Oscar Rivas, who just recently fought. So these are some of the guys, of course, Hughie Fury, we just mentioned him. So these are some of the guys, Daniel Dubois, who's on the up and climb. Of course, Joe Joyce, as well as we got to talk about him. Let's not forget Emmanuel Char. So we have a bunch of guys in this division still who are in the top tier that we could talk about. And so that makes it exciting. I want to hear what fights you guys want to see at heavyweight. If you guys want to talk about any fights you want to see at cruiserweight, that's fine. But I'm more interested and excited about the light heavyweight division, especially in the light that Jean Pascal just beat Marcus Brown, putting him more in the contender status and a mandatory for Alexander Gavordik, which was a great, shocking upset as well as a fantastic fight. So Gavordik will actually be facing Jean Pascal as his mandatory for the WBC title. But as we all know, Alexander Gavordik is actually going to be facing Artur Beterbiev in a unification between the IBF and WBC, which again I am very highly excited to see. I can't believe there's somebody actually making an announcement at 8 o'clock in the fucking night. That is crazy. But anyway, back to what we were saying. In the WBO, Sergey Kovalev is actually going to be facing a number 1 contender, Anthony Yarde, for the WBO title. That should be interesting. Of course, Canelo's going to be watching to see what happens there, according to reports and rumors. But I personally think that if Anthony Yarde spoils the boat by beating Sergey Kovalev, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that Canelo actually faces up with somebody else. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. But let's see what you guys say in this division. Who are you excited to see in the matchups? We also have Gilberto Ramirez. Dimitri Bivol could face Marcus Brown. We also have guys such as Jesse Hart in the division, Badou Jack in the division. We have guys also as Elita Alvarez. Let's not forget Joe Smith Jr. and Sullivan Barrera. So it's an exciting division. We also have old-timers like Isaac Chilemba and Blake Caparillo also in this division. So we'll see how it all goes. With the light heavyweight division, I want to see what you guys say and what you think. We'll do 2 more divisions. The super middleweight division is stacked. We got Anthony Durrell. He's going to be facing actually David Benavidez. That should be a nice matchup. I'm excited to see that. Caleb Plant. It would be nice to see him face somebody like a Peter Quillen, you know, or Caleb Truax even. Chris Eubank Jr. is in this division. Billy Joe Saunders is there. We could have a nice little rivalry between those two. Who knows? We also have guys in this division such as Fedor Chununov, who we've not really heard too much about. David Lemieux, former world champion at middleweight, as well as Winnie Monroe Jr., who has moved up into this division. So they've got a bunch of people in this division. I want to hear what you guys say. At the middleweight division, and this is the one I wanted to just close off with, of course, everybody wants to see Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andrade. That's the fight the fans want. I don't know what Canelo's doing, but hopefully he can make that fight happen. The guy, he's no longer the IBF title holder because Gennady Golovkin in October is going to be facing Sergey Derevyanchenko. If Canelo's going to face Demetrius Andrade, maybe in October, November. Of course, we also have people in this division such as Ryota Murata. We have Jamal Charlo. And we have Danny Jacobs, who I would love to see match up with Jamal Charlo. Of course, we also have other names in this division like Maciej Shalenki, Matej Karobov. We have Gabriel Rosado. We also have names such as Toriano Johnson. All right, Rob Band, who just got his ass beat up. Jack Culcay, who's a very good fighter as well. And, this division is it's not super stacked. Of course, Jeff Horn is also in this division. He's making some noise. Liam Smith moved up as well. So it's not a stacked division. But I want to hear what you guys say and what kind of fights you're looking forward to seeing in this division. I'm going to stop there at middleweight, and I'll start back in another division in the next video. Until then, you guys have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like it. And you can leave your comments in the comment section below, as well as you can donate to what you need via Western Union MoneyGram. But we will be coming with online stuff very soon for you to donate to. All right. You guys have a good one.